Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
How are we all today? Yes, welcome to another edition of Baking with Jeanette and Tracy. And we're staying on the Easter theme, and we're making mini egg blondies tonight. So, Mr. P's just. Hiya, Amjad. Hiya, Ray Ray. How are you? Just had a coffee, well, having a coffee, should I say. So yes, we're just waiting for Tracy, to come in and say, yeah, I'm ready. Hopefully, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. As they say, so is life. I've got my ups and my downs and roundabout, but yes, a culinary delight tonight. Same as I say, staying on the Easter theme, because obviously it is Easter at the weekend. So yeah, easy enough to make. Tracy's here. Do you want me to put your link in, Tracy? So I'm just gonna put the link in for Tracy, and as I say, this is for Tracy. I'm sorry, Mark, I didn't see your comments till after, maybe another week, but just for today, yeah, just me and Tracy at the moment. It's Johnny, but yes. Oh well. Yeah, so there you go. There's the link. So yeah, I'm trying something a little bit different. Well, not a little bit different, but when Chris bought me the new mixer for Christmas, as well as the beater attachments, it's also got like a whisk attachment. So I'm going to give that a try tonight. Excuse me again. So yes, I'm going to give that a whirl tonight. See how we get on with it. Oi. I recognise that from anyway. So yes, it's first time I've used that whisk attachment on me.
This thumb were nearly up that rabbit's ass earlier. It got out and could I chuff get it back in?
Rabbit got out and he couldn't catch it. So you nearly had rabbit for tea.
Couldn't catch it. We're going under both the caravans. We're going under both caravans. I couldn't get it.
Oh, hi Kate, how are you?
I finally managed to cornered the little shit after about 20 minutes.
Well, the thing is, Johnny, it'll keep you fit, put it that way.
Oh, even Rabbit got tired out in the end. I'm just going to go up a second.
Right, your Ray says, "Ha ha, runaway rabbit."
It wasn't funny when it was going
on me. I could just envisage Johnny running about yard running after rabbit.
Yeah, but I had to move loads of stuff that way just to get. Oh, it was a nightmare. Honest to God.
So it went under caravan to get away from you then.
Already said it.
No, I come out and just bloody running around like a loon.
Your Ray says, "Poor Snowflake the rabbit."
Oh, me.
So you don't feel at all sorry for your dad having to chase it round for about 20 minutes then.
I've got scraped knees and everything. I've got scraped knees and everything.
Bless.
I'll just go get
Steve's in. He says, "Okay, I'm ready. What do you want me to do?" Just hit the thumbs up, Steve, and watch. And Wake is in. Bonsoir, mes amis. Ooh. If you don't know any French, that's good evening, my friends. Your Ray says no, he's 6 foot. The poor rabbit would be terrified. Bless. So we're just waiting for your dear wife, and then we'll make a start. I've had a mare of a time trying to get these. Is that French? Yes, it is. I've had a mare of a time trying to get these mini eggs to. Yeah. First lot, I tried in. First lot, I tried in. Food processor. It was just cutting chunks off it. So I reverted to plan B. We'll put them in a bag and bash them with rolling pin, as you do.
I didn't think of that. I couldn't bash mine.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, first lot I tried to do in the how I said I was going to give them a whirl into food processor. It weren't crushing them up. It was like just cutting chunks off it. So yeah, so I thought, right, what I was sort of scratching my head thinking, now what can I do? And I thought, I know, put them in a plastic bag and bash them with rolling pin. Wakey says, told you it would work. So yeah, so I did resort to plan B. I
wonder what that bagging were all about.
So yeah, I did resort to plan B. I just get them a good old bashing with rolling pin.
I bashed the best I could.
But same as I've said, can you imagine a mini egg trying to chop it up? It'd be like shooting off all up, please.
I know, yeah.
Don't trust me with a rolling pin. I go flat too much. Hey, yeah, it's amazing, Kay. What a stress relief it is. You're thinking, God, this is a person I hate. Bash. People that feed me off. Bash. Ray says, hi, Mom.
Hi, Ray.
So, yeah, I have a great rolling pin, Newcastle Brown. Yeah, well, us renowned bakers actually use the real thing, Wakey. So, nice clock. Yeah, it were my mum's before she passed away, Mark. Yeah. Kate's put, yeah, receptionist, doctors, yeah, bash. And they actually got it right today. Oh dear. But yeah, I sort of, I was that peed off yesterday, and I rung them up this morning. I get them a piece of my mind. I says, I didn't get what I asked for. She says, well, I can assure you, she says, it was sent through to chemist yesterday. Probably your husband went up there a bit too soon. And so to double check, I rang chemist and I says, have you got a prescription for me? Can you check, the items? Mark says this is a vodka rolling pin. But yes, I did get them. So all's well. I was ready to say, well, rather than mess it up, I said, sit me in front of the doctor. I'll go and see the doctor. I can assure you then that I'll get what I want. So, so are we ready to go, Tracy?
Yes, love, we are.
Yeah. Chris has already melted me butter because the butter needs melting. And he did that because it's got to be liquid, but not hot. It's got to be tepid. No, because he's ready. But yeah, that is a tip you don't hear very much. When all else fails, bash it with a rolling pin. Oh dear. But yeah, the good old bashing it with a rolling pin. Kate says, ready, steady, let's get baking. Right. As always, I'm just going to show you. That is my tray baked tin. The good old, disposable tray baked tin.
Just check volume up.
So,
Just put camera different. I'll take maybe these off. I don't need them on right.
I'm here. I got that rabbit with rope. No, you won't. You won't. He says I'm blue, bruised and battered, and Ray says leave Snowflake alone. Oh dear. You probably should have called it something else, Johnny. Nope, I'm too much like my dad, loudmouthed. Right. First things first. This is 240 grams of butter melted. So that I'm forgetting most important thing. To put my camera down. I should not be seeing nothing. So yeah, you've got to be able to see.
Does it have to be melted?
Eh?
Is it? Did you say melted butter?
Yeah, you've got to melt it. But you see, Chris did mine.
It's room temperature
earlier on.
So
yeah, because it says melt in the microwave until just melted. Allowed to cool until tepid but still liquid.
Well, this is really soft butter, really.
Yeah, I'm just going to show you that's basically my butter going in the dish. I'll wait on Tracy.
It won't take a second because it's already soft and stuff. But
yeah,
it had to be melted.
Yeah, it does say melt in microwave or on the hob over a pan of water until just melted. Allow to cool until tepid but still liquid. Yeah, melted butter. Yeah, 256 pound kind glasses. Oh, Gordon Bennett. So yeah, Tracy knows what she's doing, Mark. It's already sorted. She says still it's soft, so it shouldn't take much melting.
No, it's melting.
Yeah, well, Chris, same as I say, Chris were in kitchen and he said, "Did you say you needed your butter melting? I may as well do it now." While I'm in here. So I says, "Well, it's got to be cooled anyway." So.
Well, this butter's been out all day, room temperature. So I didn't know if it had to be room temperature, cold, or what.
Yeah, Johnny says they're those transvision lenses. Don't you mean varifocals? So anyway, so that's that. Tracy's melted her butter. That's how hers has gone in. So into that you need 350 grams. Oh yeah, my mum used to have them to change. Like when you go out into the sun, they change like to sunglasses. So into this you want 350 grams of light brown sugar. So that's that going in. You need a scraper because some stuck to the bottom of it. Oh, bless that, Mr. P.
I'll walk 3 miles today.
So now I'm going to give it a try with this with my whisk attachment on my So it says add the soft brown sugar and whisk together. So here we go.
It's not even turned on. The last time I use it.
Still got their pint glass on the pub. So yeah, so now we've done that, you need 3 eggs. It does say 3 medium eggs. Why do they always insist on putting free range? Does it matter whether it's free range or whether or whatever? You know what I mean? But I suppose they've got to be seen to be. So yeah, so it says whisk again until smooth. So into this, you will want 275 grams of plain flour. And half a teaspoon of baking powder.
Yeah, I thought I did.
Have I missed something? Because it says here a teaspoon of vanilla.
Yeah, I just spilled that.
Yeah, anyway, so I've added flour and baking powder. And you want half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Don't mention it, but anyway, it's in. I think they made a boo-boo there. It says mix together until smooth. The batter will still be quite liquid.
Oh, this is
I didn't mean Boris, I meant an actual potato with a blonde wig. Ray. Right, so that's the mixture done. So now comes the interesting bit. Into this, you need 200 grams of mini eggs, roughly chopped. Now, I've gone for the Smarties orange eggs. So, they them.
Nine. Get in there now. Move.
So, yeah, so I'm just going to mix this with I'm just going to mix this with a spatula. So obviously, I'm repeating myself now. Yeah, you mix this into the mixture. Ray says she's going to buy a potato with a wig. Right. So as well as that, roughly murdered in a bag with a rolling pin sounds better. Well, words to that effect, Wakey. So, last but not least, you add 100 grams of white chocolate chips. So, yeah, so they're going in. And obviously, I'm just going to give them another mix. So yeah, so that's the Blondie mix all mixed together. Just making sure that everything's all mixed in and what have you. I don't know what that is. I'm not on floor, but hey ho. I heard some. No, I don't think so. So yeah, as always, that is the what I use for my tray bakes. It's I think they're about £2 from Asda for 5. Okay then, Ray. See you later, Ray. Thanks for coming in.
See you later, Ray.
So, yes. Yeah. So all we've got to do now is add the mixture into the tin. And as you know, I don't like to waste anything, so I'm making sure it's all scraped off at sides as well. So that's that. So all we need to do now is just flatten it out in the tin. And Bob's your uncle. Taste test, and you haven't even gone in oven yet. Use a Warburton bread wrapper like real northern folk. Yeah, well, I've got proper freezer bags, Wakey, that do just as well. Just whack them in the freezer bag and bash hell out of them. So, you know what they say, don't you? Where there's a will, there's a way. So, I'll just give them a good old bash with rolling pin. Well, I'm just trying to even this out so it bakes evenly. So we've got not got no lumps and bumps in it. Oh, Amjad says he's still here. He's just chilling. Right, so that's that. Now you need to set your I don't have an Uncle Bob. Oh well. It says bake at 180 degrees centigrade or 160 for a fan assisted oven. In gas smart terms, that's number 4. Umps and bumps like the roads with potholes. Yeah, exactly. So it says bake for between 24 and 26 minutes until firm at the edges and a little under in the center. It will continue to set as it cools. Now that is the whole concept of a blondie mix. It looks undercooked, but it sets once it's as it cools down. So I've gone middle for diddle and I've gone 25 minutes. What now? Who? Oh dear. But yeah, so that's that, and it just wants going in oven now. And I've set the timer for 25 minutes. It's like in between 24 and 26 in it. So
Was that really a 25-minute kit, man?
no.
Oh.
So yeah, so that's going to be them going in the oven. You know when you come in, sweetheart,
No.
you don't even know what I'm going to say. Bring me one a piping bag. I think when I melt the white chocolate, I'm going to put mine in a piping bag in 3rd drawer, I think. I had to think then what drawer they were in. So yeah, so they going in the oven now. You've got no chance, Mark. He says, will there be any leftovers for me?
No, mate.
Yeah, Callum's been dreaming about this all week. Uh-huh. You put them on top shelf. Don't go on top shelf. So yeah, it's I have to be quicker than the flash. Yeah, don't forget my piping bag. You have to be quick. Yeah, you do, Mark, because Callum, it's chocolate heaven according to Callum. So yeah, I've got some chocolate. I just not them drawers, kitchen drawers. So yeah, I'm at your door now. So yeah, right, with £1,000, he says. He still won't be quick enough, Mark. Oh dear. Hiya, Michael, how are you? Oh dear. Mark's still denying it were him last night, but we all know it were. First and second time. Oh dear, yeah. Amjad. Hey? Thought they were in 3rd drawer. Well, there's some in 3rd drawer as well. So yeah, it were a good laugh last night. Oh, they've called work off tonight, so I have some time to kill. Oh, right. Okie dokie. So, The main event's just gone in the oven. Will you bring me a cooling rack as well while you're in there? I'm saving your legs. Pass. Amjad says he's not going to lie. He was excited last night. He thought it was real Mary Berry. I knew as soon as, because I said, I was talking to Amjad earlier on, and I says, he let the cat out of the bag when he says, yeah, somebody famous is watching you. So, you know, I'm sure they're going to message Mark and say, tell Jeanette that somebody famous is watching them. So, pardon me. So, yeah, he sort of let the cat out of the bag by saying somebody famous were watching. So, anyway. So, yeah, it were a good laugh last night. I'm sure everybody enjoyed it. What I'm going to do, Tracy, I'm not going to put a nozzle or out on. I'm just going to snip end off at piping bag. And Amjad says he was full of giggles till midnight. But yeah, you know, it sort of made it all the more funny when he came in as Santa Claus. You know what I mean? What? Oh, it don't matter. Don't matter. Yeah. It's all right. In a bit, you've got to get up and melt that chocolate.
What?
So, yeah, it's been like 20 I think 22 degrees here. I think it hasn't.
Yeah, it's been really hot here too.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Chris went out with Joan and he said where he went, it was a little bit on windy side.
A little bit. I said for sale. They said draw up too high.
So we actually managed to get it out and get it up in air, and
I really like probably to the other side of the room and up a bit, and that was it.
yeah.
Not it any further.
26 near me. Yeah, I'm gonna say I looked at my phone and I think it were about 22. I think here.
It went up today here as well.
But it's set to carry on for the rest of the week, and but by weekend it's gonna feel a bit colder. So enjoy it while you can, because towards weekend it's gonna get ended up making soup. Oh, Kate's been making some soup.
Oh, I hope it was tomato soup.
So yeah, so the blondies are in the oven at the moment, Kate. All we've got to do when they come out, basically. Yeah, I was just saying. Mark was saying it was 26. Chicken. She's like me. I like mushroom and chicken. Now Chris likes minestrone, and I don't like minestrone. Now we've got a common ground, which is tomato. So, hiya, Kevin. How are you?
Hello, Kev.
So, yeah, so what's his name?
Oh, Granddad.
Get it right. It's Grandpa.
Granddad, where I come from.
Yeah, Kate says she's not fussed on tomato. It's too rich. Now, I prefer either chicken or mushroom, cream of beetroot.
Hey, I took Chris' words out. Oh, that's copyright! Copyright, Mr. Stones.
But yeah. So obviously, I mean, what I'm going to tell you. It says when they've all complete it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave mine to set overnight, and I shall probably cut them up in the morning. It says slide the blondies onto a serving board and slice into 24 squares in a pattern of 4x6. So that means after each slice, you've got to cut 4. Yeah, Chris and Callum like them so they can, get more than a mouthful. So I think that's gone out at window. So yeah. But anyway, it's oh dear. At end of the day, it's up to the individual how many they cut them into. Chris and Callum like something they can get their teeth into, not as these little, these little pieces. They're like yeah, same as Chris says. Just cut it in half.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Hi, karate.
Oh, karate.
So, yeah. So, I mean, when it says it makes 24, I mean, they like for probably 24 minute little squares, but same as Chris says, don't start mark off on... send the minestrone over to Grasscutter Palmer. Oh.
Minestrone got no chance.
Yeah.
Them soups are mine.
Yes, Mary Berry was Mr. P's first girlfriend. How did you know karate? He likes the mature lady. Let's just put it this way. So they're basically I'm 9 years and 2 months older than him. So, but you know what they say, don't you? There's many a good tune played on an old fiddle. Let's just put it that way. As the saying goes. Oh dear. Oh, me to Kevin, I'm eating crewmen chicken soup. Iron's being lazy, it's in a tin. Well, did you see the holiday candy my wife made? I'll have to have a look, actually. So is it on your channel? I'll have to have a look. So yeah, so we've stayed on the Easter theme, Kevin. Last week we made Easter cupcakes, and this week we're making mini egg blondies. I am a toy man. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't believe me when I say, "Oh yeah, I'll have a look after live stream, Kevin, and I'll leave you a comment with cash with leftovers." Oh dear, it's like I've said to Callum, Mark, the right person will come along when you're least expecting it. I weren't expecting to meet Chris. Kevin says, when did you send me the cupcakes? They have not arrived. Well, put it this way, Kevin. Before I had a chance to box them up, Callum and Chris ate them all. Not to put too fine a point on it. I made them Tuesday, and by Thursday they'd all gone.
No, they're still in Suez Canal.
Yeah.
They're just on the way. Now moving.
Yeah, that pig. Yeah, Chris has just told me to tell you, Kevin, they're on one of them ships that got stuck in Suez Canal. It's as good an excuse as any, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know them? Do you know them buns we made last week?
yeah.
The meat buns. How long roughly would can you keep them?
I
Can't eat them
would
anymore.
say up to a week, or if not more, in a airtight container. Yeah.
Well, I've got them in the fridge. 3 left, so I didn't know whether to carry on eating them or just get rid of them now. I don't know what to do.
If they're in an airtight container, if they're in fridge, they should be okay.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Kate says she has to send me first, and I'm in Wales. Oh dear. You know, when all this lockdown's over, there'll be that many people wanting me to visit and take them some baked goodies. Let's just say. Oh dear. But it's like, you know, we want to do so many things, you know, and it's you know, not knowing when you can do them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you seek peace, prepare for war.
It's saying now, isn't it? Now you can meet up with 6 people.
Yeah, but only outside though.
Well, I went to a funeral today, and they opened the church, and only 16 people could go inside of the family.
Yeah.
16 people were there, but there was still like plenty of room, and we're all like family anyway. So they allowed more to come in, you know, to fill the little gap up. What were there?
Kevin, they didn't have a wake or anything.
I didn't have a wake or anything because of COVID.
Yeah.
So we could just sort of like, because she's Catholic, you see, they couldn't open the like Catholic church or anything like that. That's still shut. But in Killingbeck Cemetery, over where we are, well, not Leeds 15 it is, they've got like a little church inside the cemetery itself.
Oh.
So they opened the church up. But they opened it up today for me and Kathleen. But September, they couldn't open it for my uncle, her brother, because of 6 months previously we went to two funerals in 6 months.
Oh dear. Kevin says if I ever get to the UK, I'll have to buy 2 seats on the plane home. Mark says, Grandpa Kevin, I'll send you a pan, and I got a pan too, and let's get the leftovers in Chris and run. There's not many times, Mark, that there is any leftovers, I'll tell you. Same as Wakey says, you have to be quick. So we've got just over 9 minutes left. Someone is meowing to come in. So yeah, it's I don't know about whether it's. I mean, it can't be so bad for Tracy because Johnny don't eat anything like that. But you know, they don't stick around for long. So, but yeah, I haven't decided on what we're making next week. I haven't decided yet. So, but I'll let you know in good time, Tracy.
Okay, love.
So, I'm going to say don't let her get too comfortable because I'm going to want you to melt that.
Poor little weary legs.
I break up for East holidays from college on Thursday. Yeah, Callum, same, Amjad.
Yeah,
He does his maths and his English tomorrow online. But he's actually going in college on Thursday, but that's when he breaks up.
Oh, by the way, Amjad, I've told the Easter Bunny to divert all your Easter eggs and bring them to our house.
What's your address? 20 Chris.
What?
20 Get Chris Road. Oh, wouldn't you like to know, Mark? Oh, Kate says hers is off already for Easter. But this is what I couldn't understand, because I thought Callum broke up last Thursday. Nara says, no, he says, we don't break up this Thursday. He says it's next Thursday. So I thought, well, normally they have 2 weeks off, don't they, at Easter? And they have the week before Easter off and the Easter week. So I don't know.
When does he go back?
Hey?
When does he go back?
I think he's off for 2 weeks, so I don't know what it's first, isn't it, on Thursday? So
I think he goes back on 19th, because a few of them
yeah, it'd be something like that.
He goes back on 19th, but he picks up on Thursday.
Wakey says 9 minutes. Okay, I spy with my little eye something beginning with C. And Mark's address is 8 No Cakes Left for You Street. I thought that were a good one. So actually, Wakey, it's just 6.5 minutes now. No, can't see him. Oh dear me. Oh, but Jeanette, can I put my channel link in for Mark? Of course you can. Are you a moderator, Kevin? I don't know whether you're a mod.
Mark's gonna get up with me with a set of frying pans.
Oh dear. No, he's not.
What?
He's not a moderator.
Oh, that's sackable, that is.
Right. Hang on a minute. Give me
I bet you're going to want a little prick and all, aren't you?
what?
A little prick. Your cake.
Oh, I'm trying to put. I'm trying to make. Stop commenting.
When you're live next. Probably Friday.
Chris is right. Hold still a minute. So now Kevin is a moderator.
Hey?
So yeah, so now you've all stopped commenting. Shush, don't tell him. So yeah, so
live Friday. Yes, Mark. Every Friday.
Yeah, so Kevin, you're a moderator now, so you can put your channel link in. Yeah, Chris goes live every Friday.
And then whenever during week.
Or when he feels like it. I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Live stream spots.
Oh dear. Yeah, Mark says that picks up channel your live Friday. I won't be there. You're welcome, Kevin.
That's all right, mate. I'll just ban you. You can't be there.
Only if you share leftovers. Bribery don't get you anywhere, Mark. I can tell you that for now. It's not one for being bribed.
I just said, do it. Don't bother me.
Oh dear.
Whatever it is, do it. Hey, okay.
But damn it.
God damn it.
So yeah, we're on the countdown now. Just over 3 minutes. So it's a final countdown. Sod off you. But yeah. Well, this makes you laugh. It says allowed to cool in the tin for 10 minutes and carefully slide onto a wire rack to cool. Well, I'm not taking it out of tin anyway.
No.
But it's like in you know it's sort of, this recipe sort of don't make sense because it says a teaspoon of vanilla, but when it don't make any mention of it about pouring it in. Are we heading for Venus? No. Only place I'm heading is bed later on. Yeah, up Wooden Hill to Bedfordshire. So yeah, it does clearly state a teaspoon of vanilla, but it don't mention it in, you know, in the instructions when to put it in. So, you know, I mean, I think that's, you know, where they've made a bit of a boo-boo. I'm putting lyrics in the chat. You didn't realise, Mark, if you get copy. I know I've just sang it like, but hey ho. Except Pixie. Except Pixie. But anyway, I think basically, it's common sense and using your judgment. You know what I mean? Vanilla's one of them things where you can put it in at any stage, and I'm thinking, well, why have I still got vanilla? Because it don't mention pouring it in, but it's clearly in the recipe. So anywho, you know, it's one of them things where you know, you've got to use your common sense. Oh, 37 seconds. Oh, yeah, I want to screw while you're in there. Yeah, and you could take that white chocolate while you're going as well. Get that.
Can I eat it?
I guess there's no one to blame. Yeah, Chris, for no leftovers. But yeah, I'm just trying to save your legs. I thought, well, while you're going to get that out of the oven, you can melt that white chocolate. Yeah. So yeah, so see you later, Grandpa Kevin.
See you, Kev, mate. Have a good one.
So yeah, so Chris is just going to melt my chocolate while he's in there, getting everything out of the oven. So yeah, you know what I mean. I like to save his legs because he's been on a long walk today. So I thought, well, while he's in there getting them out of the oven and whatnot, it can melt that white chocolate. I've got a spoon, baby. Or do you need it? But yeah, as regards like these recipes, it's a case of use your own judgment, use your common sense, etc. So yeah, I mean, obviously we've got to you've got to let it cool down a bit before. But anyway, same as I say, it says it might not look cooked. It's still a bit wobbly in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd put it back in for a bit. It's all right, but it's took it out of the oven, but it's like got a bit in the middle where it's still I know I can tell by looking at it. It's not.
My one.
Put it up a bit.
Yeah. What would you say about 3 minutes? So yeah, Chris is just going to put it back in oven for a bit. It seems done on outside. Yeah, Kev didn't put on. Oh, that's it. So yeah, Chris is just going to put it in for another 3 minutes because it's sort of cooked on outside, but you can see it's like still looks raw in middle. So yeah, I think it's going to be like that for the next few days, Amjad. But they did say going into the weekend that it were going to change. So but it's been one of the warmest days in March for 68 years, apparently, according to the news. Put a candle in the middle. It's not as easy as that, Mark. It's you can tell just by looking at it, you can tell it weren't cooked in middle. Yeah, so it's like
as well.
Chris's turn the oven up slightly, and he's put it back. Well, I've told him to put it back in for it at least 3 minutes. But there again, it's what I'm saying about using your judgment. I knew it didn't look cooked. Chris knew it didn't look cooked. So there again, it's like using your judgment. Not all ovens that same. Or you?
Make a smarty.
You know what I mean? It's just using your judgment. Yeah, it's going to get cooler in London on Friday and the weekend. Yeah, that's basically what they've said. Heading towards weekend, obviously, because it's Easter weekend, it's going to get worse. So, how worse, I don't know.
There's more or less saying if you must go to your family, still keep your gifts. You can allow mix with 6 people. Yeah,
but this is the thing, Tracy. I saw on a news article that in North there were thousands congregating in the park. I thought, well, a bit of warm weather.
Young ones that are all congregating, having some beer. I've just watched it. They're having some beer in park, and they start scrapping.
Yeah. But
well, they just sat down, bloody hell. He loser.
Quite turned by for me.
But yeah, it's like things is easing a bit, but there's still rules in place. Yeah, you know what I mean. And basically, if they run headlong into running before they can walk, we're going to be back in the same situation. Did anyone see Panorama? I didn't watch it. I sort of caught end of it. It still don't look. It looks like it's a bit better cooked, but it's say. I think that might be. It's coming out all right now, isn't it?
All right now. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Just towel then. No, turn it off now then.
Yeah. Right. Oh, ow! That's a bit hot.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not picking it up.
So yeah, you know, I mean, my philosophy is if you you know, if you do everything by the book, then the sooner we'll be out of this mess. You know what I mean? We've sort of, don't forget your brolly. There it is, hot Mark.
That's just you about it. Look, you don't go to bed.
But Amjad just said I watched Stacey Dooley's new show on BBC One yesterday called This Is My House, and my uncle, pardon me, me and my uncle really liked the show. Now, this is a thing. Callum started watching Line of Duty. Now, he's not watched any other episodes yet for some reason. You know, it's my perception. If you don't watch, you know, yeah, you get lost somewhere. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like I've got a dye for mine, Kate. But the fact of the matter is, when I had shingles, I had them in my hair, and I didn't put a dye on it. You know what I mean? I'm sort of, I'm reluctant to dye my own hair because I don't want it sending me crazy with itching and whatever. So like all grey roots is coming through and keep thinking, oh God, I wish, you know, keep the faith. Ooh, I've not heard of that one. You know, it's but yeah, I mean, I can't understand all of a sudden why Callum's wanting to watch it because he hasn't watched. Yeah, you know what I mean. He hasn't watched previous. Yeah.
I've not seen any Game of Thrones neither.
I've never watched Game of Thrones, so you're not on your own.
What?
I said you're not on your own. I've not watched Game of Thrones either. My hair is so long and grey on side. My roots are past my ears. Oh dear. Mine aren't that bad, Kate, but I can see like about that much grey. So you know, there's not many series that I like, but there were one on not so long back called The Bay, and I absolutely loved it. I've watched first and I've watched second, and now that's finished again. So you know, there's not many programs that I do like, but such as like, you know, The Bay, that were a good one. So I'll just show you guys. So that's the blondie out the oven. It does look a bit sort of pale in middle, but it does say that it says it will look a little undercooked in the centre, but it will continue to set as it cools. So yeah, so we'll just chit chat a bit longer while this cools down.
I've just took mine out now because I'm a few minutes behind, Jeanette.
Yeah, but yeah, it does say on the recipe that it will look a bit undercooked in centre, which mine does. But it say it'll set as it cools down. Just put it up a bit. Yeah, mine's saying Tracy. You can see it's set round edges. You can see it's set round edges.
I'll have edges bit.
But it does say that as it cools down, it'll set. So don't worry about that. You know, that's what it says in recipe. It'll look a bit undercooked in middle.
Mine's not as big as your tray, but I had some stuff left over, so I've made our calf a little one to take home.
Oh, okie dokie. But yeah, you know, I mean, edges look cooked anyway. Hiya, Gordo, how are you?
Oh,
So yeah, Chris has already melted me white chocolate. So I'll just keep giving it a little stir. Because what I'm going to do is, with mine, just stick it in a piping bag. I'm not going to put a nozzle or anything on it. Oh, Gordon Bennett.
Can I get you?
Yeah. I think, to be honest with you, they're protesting for protesting's sake.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so once this has cooled down significantly, did you try and tempt it out with some carrot or a lettuce leaf or out like that, Johnny? You know what they say, don't you? Best way is through the stomach.
Then I got these, look.
Then.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm sure I'm putting my hand over it top. If I can feel heat, then you know it's still cooling down. So I don't want to put this white chocolate on too soon, and then it like melt into a blob, if that makes sense. Johnny showed the rabbit a packet of stew mix. That's why he ran away. Oh dear, it would have just gone under thing to have gone under the fence. if it had shown it a packet of stew mix. But yeah, just wait for this cooling down a little bit more. I mean, we're only on 10:10. Was tempted, Chris.
Yeah, but
Okay, never forgive you, Johnny. Oh dear, but yeah, it's one of those things where you've got to be patient. You know, what a play the game. I've got some scissors anyway, baby. Bunny boiler. That's what it's on that. So yeah.
She's bored and fed up. I could just bug her off.
Johnny, I can't wait to get out with you.
So yeah, so we're just gonna let that cool down slightly before we start pouring chocolate on top. So the next bit is you need 200 grams of white chocolate and 150 grams of mini eggs, and this is what makes you laugh. Roughly chopped. So yeah,
so mine roll.
yeah. He says he's gonna have flashbacks. I just flashed mine with a rolling pin. Oh dear. Yeah, you know what they say, don't you? If at first you don't succeed, bash it with a rolling pin. That's exactly what I did. Right. So what I'm going to do now, while that's on there, I'll put camera down. I'm just going to... I've got a... That's a piping bag, by the way.
I think she lives over here, don't she?
Got mine here. This goes here.
She lives over here.
So what I'm going to do... Gordo says Johnny looks like Elmer Fudd.
I'm gonna go.
So anyway, I'm just putting my chocolate in my piping bag.
Oh, look up right. I'm left-handed.
I just think it's easier to put it in a piping bag than, you know, mess about with a spoon. It's more, how can I put it? Quicker and easier to melt it and stick it in a piping bag than out else. So there's 200 grams of white chocolate here. Yeah, 200 grams of white chocolate. Oh, they all going to be flying. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I've got my scissors. That's my chocolate in the piping bag. I'm just going to snip the end off. Make sure it don't leak. And it's a case of basically just zigzagging it over Blondie. It missed a bit and then it's gone on the table. See what I mean about it being a lot easier. It's a lot easier with a piping bag and you're not farting about, you know, yeah. It's a lot easier to do it with a piping bag.
Johnny said here's some van ads. Just gonna have a look later.
Oh. Sorry if I'm missing. Did the rabbit have bright eyes? Oh, God. We've heard it all before, Gordo.
Did the rabbit have bright eyes? Asking for a friend.
Yeah, I know. I just said. That's not the first time we've had that joke.
I got you back when your mum's here. She's not even.
Basically, I'm trying to use all this white chocolate up. It might look like it's all covered, but hey ho. I'm sure it'll taste just as good.
Just going to do this
Move
and roll
that
it round.
way. Can you let that out? Wait, it's falling. Touch fall on it. Touch fall on it, Dad.
Right. So as you can see, guys, that's it covered in chocolate. And now you need hey up. Just a quick hello to you, Jeanette. Hiya, Ian. How are you? So yeah, so all there's left to do now is sprinkle the 150 grams of mini eggs that's roughly chopped over the white chocolate. As you can see, not all of them are roughly chopped. Some of them are nearly whole, but not quite. But there you go. In fact, there is a couple that are whole. I'm sure they'll get eaten. E.g. Callum. And if you're wondering what mini eggs these are Smarties orange. Smarties orange mini egg.
Mine are Cadbury's ones, Cadbury's mini eggs.
Yeah, so Mark, these are Smarties ones, but the orange flavoured. What? Eaten by Mark Stone's channel. Obviously, I'm not going to cut it up tonight because I'm going to Johnny says, I have a lump hammer in the shed sorting mini eggs. I just whacked mine with rolling pin, Johnny.
I haven't done that with mine because I haven't really.
I don't get how they can say roughly chopped. Are you supposed to chop a mini egg when they're like, you know, you put a knife near them and they run away from you? It's to have to laugh at, really. I did try the food processor bit, but it was just like chopping tops off them. It weren't like chopping them up. So yeah, just wipe my hands on tea towel. Don't leave anything. Well, don't worry, Mark, I'm not. Wouldn't have blended. I tried that, Johnny. I tried my food processor and it was just like chopping tops off them. It weren't actually sort of chopping them up. So I went to plan B and I just got rolling pin out and get him a good old whack with rolling pin. So yeah, but I mean, even that, you know, I didn't want to do them too fine. So I've got a couple that, well, 3, probably 4 that are sort of still intact, if you know what I mean. But hey ho, I'm sure they'll. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and move my camera so you can see. So yeah, so that is mini egg blondies. So basically, they need to go in the fridge once they've completely cooled down for the chocolate and everything to set. So, so yeah, easy enough to make. If you do make them, don't forget the vanilla, which it omits to put in the recipe when to put it in. But so yeah, so I'll just try and move it a bit closer so you can see the top of it. There you go. White chocolate, and that's the mini eggs. They're lovely jubbly. I'm sure Callum and Chris will tell you, well, Chris has gone for a spoon. He can't get off his chair, Johnny, let alone go for a spoon. He's been
a spatula to scrape me off the chair.
Mark, but oh boy, my belly says no, Chris and all leftovers. Yeah, very nice, Tracy. Ooh. So yeah.
Tracy, where did you go?
He says every week. He says at Johnny 5, I'll be there before Chris will. So yeah, that's how easy it is to make blondies and going on the Easter theme. Yeah, you're supposed to have mini Cadbury's mini eggs, but these as orange flavoured Smarty ones. So basically,
the proper Cadbury's ones. So because they didn't have a lot of them, I got these as well.
Yeah.
So it's a bit.
But you see, I had ordered 6 packets because these were on offer in Asda, and there were 2 for £1.50. They're either £1 a piece or 2 for £1.50. So I thought, well, I'll get 6 packets because it makes sense.
Yeah, you're right.
I done mine 25 minutes ago, and I eat mine already. Yeah, looks amazing. Thank you very much, Amjad. I'm sure Chris will let you know what they taste like. I'm not going to put them up in the morning. These once, yeah, oh yeah. I don't suppose it matters what you use.
No,
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I don't suppose it matters. I don't suppose it matters what you use. They all have the same desired effect. Hi, Miss Chick. How are you? So yeah, just for Miss Chick's benefit, I'm going to lower the camera again and let Miss Chick see the mini egg blondies. Oh, blondies, my favourite. Gave me a recipe for them the other day. These is Easter themed ones, Miss Chick. Same as we've said. We did Easter cupcakes last week. I thought we'd carry on with the Easter theme this week. Lidl's version of the mini eggs are the same, 49p a bag or Smarties you could use or flake. Yeah, basically. Kate's doing Sheffield to Leeds for 2 slices. Yeah, you know, one thing I do is that'll go in fridge now till the chocolate's set, till it's cooled down, etc. And once it's been in the fridge overnight, I should cut them up in the morning. So, but it's a nice treat for the kids and the big kids as well. But it's something that you could do with the kids as well, if that makes sense. You know, they could add this white chocolate chips, they could add the mini eggs, you know, some sort of certain places that, you know, that the kids has got to be supervised. Yes, please.
Gordon Ramsay's in.
Hiya, Gordon. Yeah.
Hey, Gordon.
But we know who that is, don't we? Came in as Mary Berry last night, and now he's in as Gordon Ramsay.
Obviously, you've not seen the comments. I'll not bother.
What?
Gordon wants one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, the mistake you've made, Mark, is Gordon Ramsay's a chef, not a baker. Mary Berry's a baker, but Gordon Ramsay's a chef, not a baker.
Well, you can have a main course with a pudding at the same time.
Yeah, I was just craving something chocolatey before. But same as I say, as always, I do put the recipe and the ingredients and whatnot in the description below. Oh. It does say in the blondie batter, you need a teaspoon of vanilla, but it omits tell you when to pour it in. So who's Mark? Yeah. Like you don't know. Mark's gone. Yeah. Seems a bit of a coincidence that Mark's gone and Gordon Ramsay's come in. Just saying.
In about 5 seconds time, Mark will say, "No, I'm here."
Yeah.
And then afterwards,
yeah. Well, yeah.
That's the nickel one, Jeanette, for what I made for calf.
Oh, yeah, the one for calf. What? Yeah, that looks nice.
Tray bake, like what you've got, just a small tray bake. That's the mixtures what I had left and chocolate and stuff because I got a bit extra. So
yeah,
he says, "Well, you're here. I mean, you're going home tomorrow. I'll make you one little one home for yourself." And she's watching you on my PC in corner. She says hello to you.
This chick, it's Mark. It came in as Mary Berry last night and Santa Claus. So basically, we know who it is. So yeah, so it's not the real Gordon Ramsay. I'll just let you know. You know, I thought he had us last night, but yeah. So right, guys, I'm gonna get off. Everything's done now. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Thank you for Mark for sharing it out, and
yeah, I share it all up.
yeah, we were on about it last night, Miss Chicken. were on about Mary Berry, and all of a sudden Mary Berry, Mary Berry appeared, and so yeah, anyway, guys, I'm gonna get going.
Next week's special guest, Ainsley Harriet.
Yeah.
To get a picture of
We
it.
might actually have a special guest next week. I don't know.
Yeah, me.
Wait, see, Mary Berry might come knocking at my door. You never know. So thank you for coming in, and I'll see you on the next one tomorrow night, 9 p.m. UK time. And I don't know what we're making next week. I haven't decided yet, but obviously we'll be making something. So thank you everyone for coming in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Chat. Right behind you. Didn't never fall down. Oh, you would.
Right, guys, that's it for now, and I'll see you later. See you tomorrow night.
Okie dokie, Jeanette.
Yeah, just a minute. Oh, I've got caps on.
See you next week,
Oh, God, I'm hungry.
It's Gordon. Gordo.
Oh.
He's called himself Gordon Ramsay. That's what she says. It's called Gordon the Bakers. Not sure.